Hi everyone and welcome back to XCOM 2 Modded Legend. So, this is just a quick update video to let you know what's going on, because I don't want to leave you hanging what's going on with this series. And unfortunately, I think this game is dead, because I can't load the autosave without crashing. Not only that, if I load my previous saves, they crash on the strategic map. So it's a bigger issue, it's not just a problem with that mission. Not only that, it's a wider problem because I know other people that had a similar problem exactly at the same time. So I don't know what's going on, but it's some kind of bigger problem. It wasn't just that mission that I did. Unfortunately, I found out a little bit too late, because at that point I already spent hours trying to fix it, and I tried all kinds of solutions, including incredibly far-fetched solutions. And nothing worked, and like I say, it crashes on the strategic map too. Even if I reload a very early save, I tried saves from various points of the campaign, and they all crash on the strategic map now, which is very strange. So in any case, I just can't salvage that campaign. So it's pretty much the end of it. Which is really disappointing, because I was having quite a lot of fun with it. But oh well, it is what it is. And now, the problem with starting a new one is that there are some mods that I really want to use, but I can't use them all. So for example, there are mods from the Long War Studios, the perk pack, the alien pack released just today when I'm recording this, but they aren't really compatible with some of the other mods that I was using. So the perk pack, for example, doesn't really work with other custom classes, and I really enjoyed the Headhunter, the Bruiser, and some other classes. And then there's Grammy's loot mod. I had a lot of fun with Grammy's loot mod. There's no way I'm going to play another campaign without Grammy's loot mod. That mod is just too much fun. But I realized that some of the weapons that it creates are a little bit strong. It can be balanced with a better advent, better pods. I was actually going to test a better advent, better pods plus, because there are two versions of a better pods and better pods plus. Better pods plus is basically the same thing, except it adds even more enemies, and it does make it quite significantly harder still. Anyway, I'm just going to start a random mission from the start, just to not see it in the main menu. So, if I use Grammy's loot mod and a better advent, better pods plus, that requires a better advent. And I'm not quite sure if a better advent will work with the Long War Aliens pack. It might, but I have no idea how well it's going to work. And especially since the Alien pack was released just today when I'm recording this. So even if a better advent is made compatible with Aliens pack, or is fixed in a way that it will make it work well with it, that will probably take time, and I've not actually tried both at all. I actually got both loaded right now, but this is just the first mission, so it's not really any kind of indication whether it's going to work or not.
They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
But I like both for different reasons. They both try to achieve different things. So for example, the Aliens pack from the Long War Studios kind of plugs existing holes in enemy types, while a better advent adds a lot of different variants of various enemies, so that you never really know what you're going to run into. There are so many different pods with different enemy combinations that you can run into with a better advent. So the goal of better advent is to make missions less predictable. And I really like that. I like the variety a better advent adds. I really enjoyed that. So ideally I would like to use both, but I have no idea if they are going to work well together, or if they are going to work together at all. And testing a mod setup all the way to the end of the game isn't really viable, because, like, I'm not going to spend 30 hours testing a mod setup. And doing a first few missions isn't an indication of how that setup is going to work in the late game, for example. So that's not really viable. I can't spend 30 hours off camera testing a mod setup to get all the way to the end of the game. That's not a thing that I can do. It's just way too much time. It's not viable. I can't do it. And there's always a risk that some kinds of serious problems will start 10 missions into the campaign, 20 missions into the campaign. You never really know. Anyway, let's do this ambush, shall we? So, Overwatch, and we'll take a shot with Jolly. And that's a kill, nice one. I could start a campaign with the disclaimer that it might not be a complete campaign. Let me know if you're okay with that. Because there's no way I can guarantee that another modded campaign won't end like this one. Like, there's nothing I can do to give you a guarantee. Because that's always a risk with mods. Especially mods that get updated. So, yeah. On a positive note, I really enjoyed Grammy's loot mod, some of the custom classes. I really enjoyed a better advent. It was so much more fun. Yeah, some of the missions were a little bit easier than they should have been. But that was the plan with a better advent, better pods plus. I'm pretty sure it would have been more than fine with a better advent, better pods plus. That's what I was going to test next. But I couldn't because, you know, crashes. So we shall see. Still, if I end up using both Aliens pack and a better advent, there's no way I can use classes like the Headhunter combined with the perk pack. They just do not work together, period. I already tried that, and it's... no, you have to use one or the other. So I would probably go with the perk pack. There are some new classes in there. Some of them are kind of really good, let's just say. But I definitely want to give that a shot. Right, let's finish this mission. I don't think we are done yet. No, we are not done. I mean, we only killed one group, so there's no way we're done. Let's just Overwatch. There is a group nearby. Hopefully they will move in our general direction. Yes, they will. And yep, that's a miss already. Not great. Come on, people, aim better. Go, go, go. And nope. We are going to miss every single shot, won't we? We did miss every single shot. What a waste of ammunition. Well then, I might have to back up because of the officer. At least move into full cover or so. Okay, let's move into full cover and maybe throw a grenade at this guy and try to kill him. At least that's some guaranteed damage that we can do. Alright. Vincent, I can almost flank that guy. I can actually flank that guy. It will involve standing in partial cover, and there's a possibility of triggering a new group, which would likely end this mission, and not in a good way. I could always throw a second grenade, but that seems like a terrible idea. That is, in fact, a terrible idea. Let's just take a shot. And that's a kill, nice one. And that is a promotion. So, back up and wait for the officer, move into full cover. We can move into full cover, that works. 28% is a little bit too low, however. We can Overwatch too. Okay, let's move everyone into full cover. Like so, and let's see what they are going to do. Probably mark us and then shoot. Yep, he tried to shoot us. That's fine. And the trooper will do exactly the same thing. This is going to be a bit of a stalemate unless I back up and wait for them. But there's not enough cover to back up. Well then, this is a bit of a stalemate. I have to back up. Move out of range to force them to move towards us. That's what we are going to do. Moving towards them is a bit of a gamble. too much of a gamble for my taste. Alright people, let's back up. I'll have to use hunker down in partial cover. Okay, hunker down and overwatch. They need to move into partial cover at least. Okay, this should be doable. Now we can flank the officer. But I might have to eat the reaction shot? No. We are already flanking him, alright. And we missed a flanking shot. Well, that's pretty much it. And now there's literally nothing I can do. Restart the mission or something. Well, I have to trigger the reaction shot. There's just nothing else I can do. I literally don't have a choice. And of course he killed us. So that's it. That's going to be a restart more or less. Well, anyway, that's the end of this update video. That's all I really wanted to tell you. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. I can't guarantee that another campaign won't end like this one. And honestly, I'd rather just not do it at all as a result, because I hate having to finish it like this. I spent entirely too much time trying to fix this. Like, since Monday, which was when I did the last episode, with the really long mission, I spent at least 2 hours a day trying to fix this. Probably more than that. I'm almost definitely underestimating how much time I spent on that. With pretty much no results whatsoever. So, yeah. I could have recorded at least 10 missions in that time. I don't know what else to tell you. That's just how it is. There's nothing I can do. Believe me, I tried really hard. But I know that it's, like, not just an issue with that mission. It's a problem quite a few people had. Which I found out a little bit later. If I knew right from the start that it's a problem other people are also having, I wouldn't have wasted so much time trying to fix this. But I only found out today that it's a bigger issue, not just me. One way or the other, that's the end of that campaign. Like, there's no possible way that campaign will continue. It's over. It's dead. Nothing I can do about it. Trying to spend any more time to fix that would just be a complete waste of time. I would be just throwing time away. So, I'm just going to finish this update video here. Thanks for watching. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing in this mission. It was just a background for what I'm talking about mostly. So, thanks for listening and watching, and I'll see you next time.